Hello, dear adventurers, and welcome to another Needlessly Complicated 14. My name's Arietta, and today we're doing things a little bit different. For starters, we are streaming on a different day. I had been contemplating switching to 3 days a week, and we are going to give that a test run. Also, you may notice that captions are currently not on screen. Uh, that is because I changed the captioning program. If you would like closed captions to be on, they are going to be an option near the settings at the bottom of the window. So I hope they work well for you. If you have any issues with them, please let me know. But yeah, today we are starting on a Monday. I also just kind of switch things around with various bots and whatnot. So Stream Elements is telling me to take a sip of water. So I needed the reminder, so I made it so everyone else would get a reminder too. Another change that I made is that um, I was having a lot of going back and forth on what to do about the Kofi goal because it seemed like such a big goal that I think it felt kind of intimidating. So I am going to be raising funds for the different computer parts separately than instead of having it as a whole. I had already used up that large chunk to purchase previous parts. So now it is currently just for the CPU cooler, and hopefully I'll be able to raise the funds for that so that I can get that next part in. After that, we'll try to get the motherboard, and once we have those last two, I will be able to complete my computer upgrades and do all the things involved with getting those up and running. Um, It's also a lot cooler today. It's only supposed to get up to like 91 or something. Um, Not $91, 91 degrees. Fahrenheit, that is. So, yeah, it rained this morning. It smells beautiful outside, but it also gave me allergies, which is fun. But yeah, before stream, I was just working on doing inventory management, um, trying to clear out some of my pocket space. Oh, I sold both of them. That's fine. Oh well. So now that I have all of these, um, Shriek Shroom, I know that I got rid of those, so I'll have the retainers sell them. I won't get to all of my pockets just at this moment because I know that that will take forever, and that's not why we're here. So let me just put all the paint away. Well, the dye, rather. Okay, and we still have space, so let's put away the materia. We're going to have so much pocket space. It's going to be fantastic. Also, please excuse my phone. Because I am streaming on a different day, I wanted to make sure that I didn't completely block myself out from messages that I would need and didn't know about. So, that's just the bank telling me things, and Twitch telling me about go lives that happened like 40 minutes ago. Nikki is being very cute. She is sitting right next to me. And earlier she found a rubber band and was very interested in it, so I held it stretched out for her and she started chewing on it, but then she realized it was stretchy, so she started pulling back and letting go and listening to that twang sound. So, because she liked the sound of it and liked how stretchy it was, she kept biting it and pulling it back and letting go, and biting it and pulling back and letting go. It was so funny. I had tears in my eyes because I was laughing so hard. Okay, and I'm just going to put these in because I know that we don't have a use for them at the moment. And we still have 3 spaces, but you know what? We might have to get to those later. Yeah, we cleared out quite a bit of space. We now have 46 more spaces than we did previously, so I call that a win. Okay. Yeah, it's very strange to be streaming at this time. Like, we all know that I am a creature of habit, and when my habits are disrupted, I just kind of get frazzled. So here we are, just trying to make sure that I am doing all the things that I had planned on doing. So, with our pockets cleared out a little bit, I am also going to change to Marauder because that is where we're going to start today. And I still do like this outfit that we got from Hawk Manor. It's very cute. Very fitting of a Marauder. So now, since we are all decked out in this, we are going to go up to the Marauders Guild and pick up that level 30 quest because we should have 2 of them because we'll be able to get a job stone as soon as we're done with the class quest. I'm going to take another sip of water. My allergies today are bad, as I mentioned. Okay, so up we go to the Marauders Guild. Oh, and I forgot to turn on desktop audio. That is my bad. See, I'm just a little bit of a mess. Just a bit. Just a bit. Hopefully you'll now be able to hear all the sounds. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. A good Monday. Hopefully you had a nice relaxing weekend. Mine wasn't all that relaxing, but I did sleep real hard last night, so that helps. Arietta, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature to the northeast of the Red Rooster Stead, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. There is little more for me to say but this. Harness all the strength you have built through your labors of sweat and blood, and unleash its full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sigurd yet lies abed, trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before the battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should cheer his ailing heart. The time is come, Arietta Stormstrike. May your axe strike deep and true. Alright, so we finally get to slay the giant Aldgoat. Is it an Aldgoat? No. I don't remember what Kujata is. Anyways, we need to go to Red Rooster Stead, which I'm pretty sure does not have an aetheryte. It does not. And the nearest one is Moraby Dry Docks, So we're just gonna hop on a chocobo. It is still very weird for me not to see the captions on screen and have to really monitor them as much, but I appreciate it because it means that we're getting a little bit better. Um, we're probably getting a little bit better word fidelity. It's more accurate. That's the word I'm looking for. It's more accurate. Jeez. So, I've been having a hard time remembering words lately. It definitely has to do with the fact that it was very hot last week and it kind of scrambled my brain. Because of my various chronic illnesses, the heat affects me in different and lasting ways. So, for me, it was real crappy. Uh, but I was playing Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday, and I couldn't, for the life of me, remember the word telekinesis. Because we have a player character who uses telekinesis and is able to set it up so that we can all communicate telekinetically with one another. I was tired, it was hot, and I couldn't come up with the word. The word didn't exist as far as my brain was concerned. Do you know what it tried to come up with instead? So instead of being telekinetically communicating with my party members, the only thing that I could blurt out in that time was words with friends. Absolutely embarrassing. Okay, Sigurd. Let's get revenge on that giant thing. Arietta, I'm sorry for making trouble. No, I deserved what I got. It's my own fault for not believing in you. But you came back anyway, and now you're gonna take an axe to Kajada's head, ain't you? I know you can beat that bastard. You got to. Yep. Yes, small child, I shall do the thing. I heard Kujata had reared its ugly head again, and reckoned you'd not be too far behind. I hope you won't object to me lending what aid I can. We've been through much, you and I. I would see this tale to its end. Broenbar, well, he felt much the same. So here we are, a pack of two of offset a pack of two to offset the ravenous beasts that follow in Kujata's wake. Might be as I'm sticking my nose where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide by the thought of you facing the monster solo. Kujata's got his friends, so it's only fair that you've got a couple too. And what are friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like a farmer and his wain have fallen victim to the fiend's pack. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead us to the big bugger himself. Hi, Mogrim. You're still super weird. Uh-oh. Captions? Captions. It disappeared. Well, this is awkward. I don't know. I hope that it's still actually captioning, but it doesn't look like it is. I don't really know how to fix this. That's so frustrating. I worked hard to make sure that there were captions for my streams. I might have to go in after the fact and try to find a way to caption it myself, which is very frustrating, and I don't want to have to do that. Is there a way to... Okay, caption source is heard on stream. SteelSeries headset mic. English profanity filter, output to streams only. Normal English for capitalization. Caption timeout. Oh, there it is. It came back. I don't know what it was doing or why, but I'm going to turn caption timeout off and hope that helps. It looks like it didn't lose anything. It's just falling behind. So again, here's hoping the captions stays running. So you know how it's like recommended that when you're changing something or trying a new habit or anything like that, you know, do one thing at a time? I didn't do that and I am paying for it. Okay, a lavender pod. I'm very allergic to this. So I'm just going to get comfy real quick. Still liking the new desk, but it is a little bit small and a little bit cramped. So I keep having to readjust. You find a pod that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. You sense a hostile presence. And I don't need to turn on my tank stance because we are not in a dungeon. So there's one. You find a barrel that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. And there will probably be something else here. You sense a hostile presence. A just literal dinosaur following a giant ox. Okay, a splintered crate. You find a crate that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. This is getting repetitive. Oh. It's a dinosaur chicken nugget. And it's smacking me with its neck fans. How very odd. Okay, and an overturned wain. I was wondering what a wain was supposed to be. Level sync is in effect. Look at all the smashed up stuff. We look very concerned. And there he is! The giant monstrosity! It kind of makes a little bit more sense now that I think about it, because Sigurd and his family were living in Lower Lenosha, and we've seen so many of these things coming from just to the north near Costa del Sol. So yeah, that makes more sense. I was wondering where this was coming from because we haven't really seen a lot of these in other places. Okay. Here we go. Focus on him. They'll fight the rest. Okay, I seem to be doing just fine. Stream Elements is again reminding me that I need to drink some water. I will do that after I have beaten this large monster. It's going by pretty quick, so that's nice. The other guy seems to be having a rough time though, so hopefully we'll be able to go help him soon. Yay! Duty complete! Okay, now I can have some water. Oh, he has a weird little nose! I didn't see that before! Oh, that's so bizarre. Arietta! It appears our timing was fortuitous. The Axemaster carried me here so I could see it. That thing's horns are enormous. You did it. You really did it. Oh, sad little boy. Nope, I'm not reading that. After dealing with the Rising and also like having to re-watch it again because I watch all of my VODs, I'm not reading that out loud because I will start crying. Arietta, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? When I was bigger, I mean. I want to protect folk too. Keep him safe from, you know, monsters and things. Yeah, kiddo, but you better start now. Your arms are a little skinny. If you train hard, then naught is beyond your reach, young man. Then that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see. I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Okay, but heal first. It's very important that you heal up after your very bad injuries first. Well done, Arietta. I knew from the first moment we met that you would rise to meet any challenge. I saw it with my own eyes, and I can still scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. It is done, Arietta. You have answered the boy's prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be awaiting your triumphant return in Limsa Lominsa. Yay! Okay, since we are here, I am going to do this. Very ridiculous. Oh, I forgot to... Excuse me. I forgot to get my food bonuses. Whoops. Since we're already here, I am going to do the next MSQ, and we're going to deal with this very, very ridiculous man. Because he's here, whether or not we want him to be. I don't want to keep clearing my throat. I'm tired of having allergy-ish reactions to things. The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in the history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit I have never before met one of their members face to face. I imagine that a warrior who has toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in a lifetime of fame and glory. Yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds. Lay down your burdens, son, come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time, find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells, price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt not to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tractome was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Oh, I probably shouldn't be doing this on tank, but oh well. I'll have plenty of opportunity to level up my DPS as well. I just try to save tank and healer for Duty Finder so that it goes by faster. Again, oh well, we'll deal with it later. Aw, Nikki is so cute. She has her little feeties folded over one another and tucked in as a pillow underneath her head. And she's just on her side, just with her little paws tucked under her head. It's very cute. Gahaha! So you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, aye? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. And when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Oh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamned hero, I'll have you know. The people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics I used to beat old Titus. But that is why I'm here. Humph. Well, too bad, 'cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have been making a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Chore simulator. Not shower simulator, chore simulator. There we go. I do still have a display for the captions. It's just not as prominent, so I do still see when it messes up. Okay, so like I said, I should probably be doing this on DPS, and we can of course change out to whatever jobs we need. I'm going to do this under Pugilist because Pugilist has an AoE. Also, something that I found out this morning that I thought was real funny. Apparently, someone on the Chaos Data Center is using my character name, Arietta Stormstrike. So, if you see a Makote with the name, it's not me, but I did think it was pretty funny and kind of flattering that someone was using it. I just hope they're not using it for weird reasons, because I've had enough weirdness in my life lately. Hey, look, it's wharf rats. Gonna just keep pounding the crap out of them. Just stomp my little feetsies. And somehow that hits all of them with concussive force. Excellent. Oh, the Rat King. Terrible. Enormous. An ROUS if I've ever seen one. Eh? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubo. Come to think of it, it ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and standing out looking in case a Gubo comes calling? Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. I'm gonna put on some chappy stick. Very important. Stay hydrated. Keep yourself moisturized. Hydration is key. Alright, so. And here we are with the purple of evil again. It's taking a while for this Gubo to show up. There he is. Hi, friend. Oh. Do. And there we go. Not very difficult at all. You again. Then that Gubo that was harassing the miller is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure I could tell you our secrets. What a punk. Okay, so these are all hats, which we actually need at these levels. Item comparison. This is worse than what we're saying, apparently. It is a higher item level. But yeah, it's vitality and whatnot. This is for tanks. Oh, that's because that's all classes and this is Disciple of War. Yeah, that's a bit better. So that's 4 levels. I'm going to real quick pull up display set. So this is a item level 26. This is item level 30. So both of them would be pretty equally helpful. So I'm just going to get the one that helps more classes. Like the one that I'm currently using. And it doesn't show up because we are a Viera, and our bunny ears hide everything. Okay, just one quick second. Gotta make sure things are going and I remembered to do a thing. Okay. You know, I have two monitors now, and I can't tell you how incredibly helpful it has been so that I can play the game and have a second screen so that I can see what's going on with my broadcaster. However, now that I have two, I'm just like, well, I could probably use a third one. Having a third monitor means that I'd be able to have other things up as well. Ridiculous. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a... Tractum? You in here drinking again? If you are, that goobo'd better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Oh, hell no. Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that Gubu? Or was it you? Chief! What are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Okay, that is a rude word. We aren't going to be using that one again. Should have read ahead and not just automatically said things. That's on me. Aye, well, you see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth the Lamenson way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Gubu, you may consider our contract revoked. Yeah, buddy, you're a liar and kind of a piece of shit. Okay. Now, alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, hell's with it. Let the contest commence. Look behind you! A three-headed Gubu! Bugger! Bugger! How you doing, lass? Feeling a bit stiff by any chance? Heh, only killing's against the rules. Yeah, and I'm not about to get injured by you either. You're still at it! Bugger me! It's just lucky I've got one of these. Oh my god, that's right, he has a frickin' bomb. "15 seconds to self-destruct. Duty complete. With 10 seconds to spare until self-destruct." Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, tracked him. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please! I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, where there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was captain in the company heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, look, his name was Weisgate, all right? The Weisgate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell's the thing's name is. So, that's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. This man. Good lord. Okay. So I have to speak with the guy in Costa del Sol. And we are getting another friendly reminder to hydrate. I'm gonna run out of water. I think I set that too frequently. Quite possibly. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Yeah. Save. Excellent. Okay. And for some reason, Stream Elements isn't showing up in the chat on my overlay. Maybe that got messed up when I updated. Anyways, I'm going to take a real quick short break to go and grab some water. Alright, so it isn't showing Stream Elements, but it is showing me. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, be right back. All right, we are back. So, let me just do the thing in chat. That is still kind of frustrating that it's doing that, but I guess I'll have to tinker with it off stream. One of the issues about changing so many things all at once is that they kind of just don't always work out quite as expected. Anyways, so we are going to head back to Limsa to finish up Marauder and unlock Warrior. Yeah, I'm hoping that as the week progresses, I get some good rest so that I'm a little bit more awake. An example of how tired I was this morning is the fact that when I went to go pour cereal, I accidentally poured my Cheerios into my full mug of coffee instead of the bowl intended for the Cheerios. So that was embarrassing, and also a really good indicator that I was not awake enough for this. Should have had the coffee before I poured the Cheerios. That was a truly mighty feat, Arietta. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of her discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Virzoen, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the thrill of battle. This skill teaches you to embrace the fear and danger of combat, allowing you to push well beyond the normal limits of your stamina. Though the thought brings me both joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the Guild sustain you as you strive for ever greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that I am certain. You enter a realm of our craft in which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of your art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, Arietta, may your axe ever swing true. Yay! Increases max HP by 20% and restores the amount increased. Plus we get a new axe and oh, look at all these cute clothes. Okay, so that is item level 30. It's not better. Item level 30. It is better. This one is about as better as the last one. And this one is also about as better as the last one. So I think the hat, it loses 2 stats. So I think I'm going to go with the gloves because everything else is pretty much the same. So we'll just pick up the gloves for now. And probably the shoes from our other tank quests. We did the thing! And now he has a new quest for us, but first, put on our new equipment. Yeah. Ah, Arietta, just the woman I was hoping to see. Aye, it's plain as day that you've no equal in our guild, and I've a task that I'd entrust to no ordinary marauder. To wit, I just received a message from an old comrade in arms of mine who now serves as a guardman at Costa del Sol. It would seem the fighting's grown fierce in those parts, and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, this man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of them, as evidenced by Master Gegeruju's paying good coin for the services of he and his men. No enemy who could fluster that bunch is a no, and any enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I've sent Sulkwib on ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival, and she'll apprise you of the situation at hand. Okay, so now we're going to teleport to Costa del Sol. All right, and there's Sulkwib. Arietta, ever the sight for sore eyes. A nasty bale of turtles has been preying on this area of late, snapping and gashing at everything in sight. Why, even the best men that Master Gegeruju could buy find themselves no match for the creatures. Word has it that the beasts have been sighted swimming in from the lightly guarded northern shore. I would send you there to investigate the cause behind their burgeoning numbers. Okay. And there is also the turn in. I'm going to do that real quick again on Pugilist so that I get the experience on Pugilist. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from the primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and we have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray, be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him, in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, you have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserved better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have my assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegeruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. right. Master Gagaruju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Okay. But first, Marauder. Because we are also here to protect Gagaruju's other interests as well. Oh, look, a fell demon. That sounds great for me. Loving that. Ooh. Ooh. Glowing red eyes. And super screams that are drawing turtles to him, I guess. That's odd. I don't remember that being a warrior skill. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but warriors typically don't just have the ability to summon turtles. Ah, damn it all! Arietta, we must see to these beasts. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to do my job. Okay, you are a problem? Hello. So many turtles! Oh, and not only turtles either. Please leave my healer alone, thank you. Seven hells, there's no end to them. Prepare to fall back. I'll see to the shellbacks. You whelps try not to end up as turtle grub. That axe! I have not seen its like in a long time, I'm guessing. Arietta, we must do what we can. Okay, you. Hi. Oh. I am getting injured. Alright. Please tell me that I'm doing something correct. I am stunned. And displeased about being stunned. its weird little stretched out turtleneck is pretty funny, though. Curious Gorge? Oh my god. Is that really his name? Terrible. That should send them scuttling back to their nests. You can call me Curious Gorge. One remark about that name and I'll rip your ugly heads from your shoulders and suck the marrow out of your twitching spines. You two are guards from Costa del Sol, I reckon. Well, that was a statement. Damn. Not as such. We are of the Marauders Guild, sent here by Axemaster Vierzone to assist in the defense. I am Sulkfib, and this is my comrade Arietta. From the guild, you say? Well, blow me down and call me a bogey. Had you told me sooner, I'd have introduced myself with proper respect. You're Arietta, right? We've only just met, but I see in you a strength not found in ordinary women. What say you unleash the beast within and become a warrior with me? A warrior, you say? So it was you I saw brandishing battle techniques I had thought lost to the sands of time. Lost? Perhaps in these parts, but where I come from, the way of the warrior is alive and well. My tribe has been handing them down for generations and generations. Yet our numbers dwindle with every new summer, and that is why I left my mountain where I was raised to come here. What say you, Arietta, if you would walk with me on the path of the warrior, seek me out at the Hidden Falls? We're gonna get a job stone. We're gonna get a job stone. The warriors of old. We have all heard the tales, but I never once dreamed I would meet one in the flesh. My memory is cloudy, but many years ago it was said that there was a young marauder in the company of heroes who would unleash crushing blows, theretofore unseen by his comrades. When the company disbanded, he vanished, but never to be seen again. Might that be this Curious Gorge? I cannot vouch for the man's identity, but there cannot be any denying the display of strength we saw today, nor that he has taken a liking to you, Arietta. This could be an opportunity for the ages. Hidden Falls, was it? Were I in your boots, I would head off there without delay. Hi, Seki! Yes, new closed captions. And it knows your name and doesn't bleep it out. Welcome, it's good to see you. I'm going to take a sip of water because my throat is going because it rained this morning. So all of the pollen that and the sand and the dust that kicked up last week when it was so hot is now falling down around me. Yeah, finally rain for us. I mean, it definitely helped drop the temperature, but the overcast weather is also keeping the heat in. So it's not going to drop super low until Wednesday, but on Wednesday it's supposed to get down to 78, and I'm super excited about that. Okay. So we did the level 30 Marauder quests, and now we are doing the Warrior Unlock quests right now. The plants got a nice needed shower. They were dirty. Yes. Yes, they were. It is very dusty out here because it's been so hot and dry, and I'm really worried because one of the things that's been happening since I moved to this area is that because of the heat and the drought, all of the water in the root systems of the trees get pulled up to the branches, and the branches being heavier and not having as strong of a trunk start falling off. It's really dangerous and can be fatal. So I'm really hoping that we don't have a whole lot of falling branches in the coming weeks because of that. It's unpleasant, to say the least. Those things are ouchy looking. I don't want. Don't look at me. These things are also ouchy looking. Don't look at me. I don't want any of that. Dang it, I just said. Fine. I'm gonna throw axes at you. Now leave. Yeah, get out of here. Bad pink toucan. Hello, Curious Gorge. Well, when you tell someone don't look at you, they're tempted to look now. I mean, yes, but that was also a bird. The bird needs to leave me alone. I knew you would come, Arietta. Let's begin. Any woman can take up an axe and call herself a marauder, but to become a true warrior, she must prove she can tame her inner beast that guides the blade. I witnessed your battle with the turtles, and I must say I was impressed. You've proven yourself far more worthy of this than I could have imagined. In your hands lies the soul of the warrior, a crystal within which the deeds of 1,000 warriors from history are recorded. For countless generations, the soul has been passed on to those in my tribe who choose the path of the warrior, to guide them and aid them on their journey. When your inner beast awakens, the runes will resonate, further empowering your will, and granting you such strength as you never thought possible. Today there is cause for celebration, my friend, for through you I have ensured that my tribe's legacy will endure. Yes, it is for this day, this moment, that I came down from the mountain. Yet, however earnestly I pursue my goal, I cannot deny the fear inside me that my mission will ultimately end in failure. For you see, while I style myself a warrior, the truth is that I left the mountains before my training was complete. And while I carry with me the chronicles of my ancestors, detailing the ancient arts of war, I lack the ability to fully decipher the texts. Yet there may still be hope. For there is another who fled my village, one who shared my dream of passing on the teachings of the blade, and can read the tome. My brother. Without him, I fear there is little more I can teach you at this time, but that will not discourage me from continuing my studies of the chronicles, nor shake my belief that further secrets will soon reveal themselves to me. Until then, I ask that you use the knowledge I've passed on to you, and continue your training. You must strive to harden your will so that it may endure the strain of future burdens. Good luck, my friend. Ooh, soul of the warrior! Alright. Warrior has been unlocked! Which means we have work to do. Okay, so first we put in the soul crystal. We are now a warrior! And as such, we're gonna update our gear set. Reassign current gear to Marauder. Cancel. Okay, hang on. 11, so we are going to delete set. And we are going to make a new one for warrior. And then we are going to put warrior right here. Yay! And now all your buttons are messed up. Oh no! I forgot this part. I forgot this part. Oh no! Oh no! Terrible. Hate it. Not a fan. Okay, so this is our 1, 2. I had Berserker down here. I had Tank Stance over here. I had Tomahawk over here. Reprisal was here, I think, as well as Rampart right there. This was here. And that was there. Up here, over here, and this one increases maximum HP by 20. So I think I'll put that one here. I think I remember you saying there was a trick, but I don't remember what that trick was. So it's just going off of memory. Hotbar, copy, Marauder 1, Warrior 1. Okay. Let me just try that real quick, just to Hotbar, copy, Marauder 1, Warrior 1. Enter. Okay. And now we're gonna do the second hotbar as well, I think. Hotbar, copy, Marauder 2, Warrior 2. Okay, and there was another one over there that I forgot. Cool. What is this? Provoke. The shake stick button. Got it. I am going to put this down here and then switch it with Berserk and put Berserk over here. So that has Rampart, which reduces damage, Reprisal, which reduces damage dealt, and then Thrill of Battle, which increases maximum HP. I think if you press Alt and up arrow when you're typing, it shows what you typed earlier as a shortcut too. Good to know. Well, I'm definitely going to need to use that little shortcut later, so if you don't mind, I am going to copy that and put it in the Discord server under Final Fantasy in the Novice Network. Copy hotbars between jobs. Template. There. Now it's also in the Discord server for future reference, mostly for me. And you said that Alt up arrow. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Very nice, very nice. The hotbar one definitely, but the chat shortcut maybe you're going off memory. Oh, it worked. It's fine. Thank you for the help, Seki. I super appreciate it. Okay, so and I have all the best gear for this job? Yes. Cool, cool, cool. So we are going to head back to Limsa Lumensa and work on deliveries now that we have our very first job stone. I'm very excited about our very first job stone. So, I'm going to head up to the aft castle. Oh, that's probably why I don't have the upgrades for the gear, because my armor chest is probably bursting at the seams. Because I'm pretty sure I got a new axe. No? Huh. Yeah, I did. Sort? Level 25, and we are currently wielding level 28. Huh. Okay, that's fine. So, we are here. I'm going to see about getting Culinarian up first, since it is our lowest crafting job, but we are going to just work on some deliveries just so that we have them. And I'll just put it up here because we're not doing the quest right now because we already finished all of the job quests. So, eel pie. We need pie dough, black eel, smooth butter, potato, black pepper, and cloves. None of which I have on me at the moment. Okay, so recipe tree. And the timers for hydration are still working where the other ones are not. So make sure to grab a drink of water. So we have 2 bags of sunset wheat flour, we have the table salt, and we have the mineral water we need in order to make the pie dough. It's just some of it's with our retainer. We do not have a black eel, and we don't have black pepper or cloves. So I'm gonna go right back to where I came from, more or less. And I'm going to go to the less crowded summoning bell. So entrust or withdraw items. I believe they're all at the end. So we needed the smooth butter, sunset wheat flour, what is it that we were... It closed all my things down. Very rude of it. So we're making an eel pie. I'm just going to search for it to make sure that it comes back up. Black pepper might be a viable ingredient. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. So... recipe tree. Okay, we have the sunset wheat. We need the table salt. Okay, and we have the mineral water, so we can make the pie dough. We don't have black eel. Potatoes are in here. Okay. So first, we are going to make pie dough. Okay. And might as well make it high quality to make it easier to make it high quality later. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So we have the recipe tree. Way too big on our screen, but that's fine. So... black eel. That's fine. And I'm pretty sure clove is not available at the guild. More than I wanted to buy, but that's okay. And we'll just go upstairs for the rest, which is just the black pepper. I thought I bought the cloves. Oh, it's not updating. That's so strange. Oh well. There, we refreshed it. I didn't even realize there was a refresh button. Learning new things. Okay, so gotta head over here. Alright, so since we are getting well into the latter bit of the stream, I do want to mention that this is the first of a new schedule day change thing. So we're testing out doing streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of Tuesday and Friday. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And take it from there. Also, what this means is that on Wednesday, we will be having our very first variety stream. So that's going to be exciting. On Wednesday, I am going to be playing Genshin Impact for the first time ever. And that's what we're going to be doing on stream on Wednesday. I'm pretty excited about it. I've heard good things. I remember hardly any of them. And yeah, it's going to be interesting learning how to play this game for the very first time ever. But I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds like it's going to be fun. And yeah, trying new things is why I'm here doing the stuff. That's a touch, that's a touch. That's a synthesis. Okay. Hooray! We have the eel pies we need to turn in. Awesome. But yeah, that's gonna be fun and interesting, just trying out new things. And I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned it so that everyone would know, hey, this is why things are gonna be different in the coming weeks. And also why I'm here Monday, Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Friday's stream is going to stay the same, and I'm still going to be doing Final Fantasy 2 days a week. It's just, we're adding a third day for the fun of it. Okay, Storm Personnel Officer. Here's eel pies. Handover. Yay! Level 29. We are almost at level 30 on this one. Woohoo! Okay. Toadskin Cesti. Search for item. It's in the armory chest, which I figured. But it's also the one we're using. Okay, Fluorite Choker is one that we're using. And Spiked Steel Labrys isn't showing up. There it is. Is one that we're using, so we're going to have to make all new ones anyway. That's fine. It's very annoying, though, that whenever I'm making things, it's just like, oh, just give me all of your best weaponry that you're using, so you have to go back to using bad weaponry. No, thank you. I'd rather not. That's mean. Okay, but that brings Culinarian up to level 29. So we're going to make sure that all of the good stuff is equipped. And we are going to repair our gear. And check to make sure that we didn't have to repair other things. Oh. Okay. So Culinarian is now level 29, which means that Weaver is our next lowest crafting job. We might end up doing Botanist and Fisher today, but no guarantee. So timers. For the Weaver, it's the Velveteen Wedge Cap of Crafting, which sounds difficult to make. Okay, so I need velveteen and cotton, which I don't know I have. Okay, I have one cotton bowl, which isn't enough. I have plenty of diorite thread and a dew thread. So we need a bunch of cotton. You know, if I'm already going to be needing a bunch of cotton and also need to level up botanist, I'm just gonna do both of those at the same time. Hi, Parrots. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. All right, so heading over to Bent Branch Meadows to do a little bit of botany. Good gamer. Why, thank you. Oh, that's right, we have other quests here too that we can do now because we're above level 30. Okay, I think we've already gotten all of these, so let's just grab the cotton. Okay, that's quite a bit of cotton, but since we're here, we have 9. We're probably going to need quite a bit more than that anyways. I am really excited that we finally have all of our jobs that can get job stones above level 30 because that unlocks so much more content. And I'm so excited for it. We just have to get to it all. And that might take a bit. Another thing that I have been thinking about eventually doing, since we're already working on upping our schedule to 3 days a week, is also eventually, after I get all the parts that I need for my computer to function well and be able to edit the videos and all of that, is to get a capture card so that I can start playing Switch games on the extra day a week as well. Yeah, like, it's not super intense. I know that a lot of full-time streamers do more than 3 days a week for only 2 hours each day. But for me, like, I got health things, so being able to up my game and just do a little bit more intensity, just kind of grow a little bit at a time and become more and more used to things, it's effort. But yeah, I'm super excited to be able to start scaling up like that. Aw, thank you so much, Para. Para said, don't compare yourself to other streamers. What you do is impressive to me. Well, I am very glad that you are here and appreciating what I do. Yeah, I try to do my best because this is a lot of work. And also I have absolutely no patience, which is part of the problem. A lot of people say, hey, just change one thing at a time. Do one change at a time in order to change your habits or improve your situation. And here I am. I had several days off of streaming because it was so hot last week that I just did one day for 4 hours. And So for the rest of the week, when it finally did cool down and I could use my computer, instead of being, persistently getting through what already existed, I'm like, you know what? How about we change up our captions? How about we add these other things? How about we try this different thing? How about we increase our schedule for funsies? I also set up the Discord server with new things. So, for example, I changed the server from just a regular Discord server to a community server. So now we can do things like events, and it also has the option for. Oh, yeah. Let me just see if I can get it. Yeah, so I've been trying to, celebrate and also kind of give back to the community we're building, so that when we have new followers come in, just unlock a few things. Like, I can't do too terribly much, but at 20 followers, we unlocked the Discord server, which has an event for the new stream on Wednesday, which is going to be my very first time ever playing Genshin Impact. I've never even downloaded the game before, so it's going to be fun for me to learn what's going on and try to keep up. Um, but yeah, it's allowing me to do different things, and like I said, because I changed it to a community server, it also allows me to have announcement threads. Welcome to the Discord server. Let me just really quickly make sure that you have a verified role so that you can see the rest of the server. You love Genshin? I've had so many people tell me I need to play this game. I've even watched other streamers play this game, and for some reason, it's just a total memory wipe. Every single time I'm like, I'm really enjoying this. I have no idea what's going on, and I have already forgotten. What do I do? Alright, so I need one more dew thread from the diorite web, and I need 1, 2, 3 cotton yarns. So many things. Okay. Cotton. It's definitely a game you need to experience, not watch. Yeah, that's kind of the impression that I was getting. Like, so many... Oh, I am not currently on Weaver. And I'm also talking to our little retainer, who probably needs to get new gear so he can level up a bit more. Get the webhook set up on Discord for auto streams? Oh, I didn't even know about that. Thank you. Oh no, Stream Elements decided, hey, you said things? Here's a bunch of things. Stream Elements is kind of broken since the OBS updates. I also changed from Streamlabs to OBS with the Stream Elements plugin. That's the word for it, plugin. So now it's just like, hey, you have to update everything else too. Good luck. Okay, I'll look into the webhook. Let me real quick mark that down in my notes. Look into webhook for auto stream. Okay. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. You might have that only send a message after a certain amount of messages, and you just sent enough to trigger them. Yeah, that's also possible. But, like, Seki has also been here, so I think that she's also been talking enough to set them off, but I don't know. I changed everything from Streamlabs to Stream Elements, and the timers are totally different, and I'm confused. I'm learning so much, though, and I'm having a great time doing it. I don't think you broke something unknowingly, Seki. I'm pretty sure I broke something unknowingly. That's usually how these things go. Oh, you changed a single setting? How dare. Like, even with the captions earlier, they just stopped working all of a sudden for no apparent reason. And I had to take a second to be like, okay, I just got these going. What did I do wrong? But I'm excited because the captions here, first of all, they are a closed caption so that they are not necessarily on screen unless the viewer wants them to be, which helps. But it also saves them as a separate file so that I can incorporate them directly into the YouTube videos for the VODs. So that will make it so that it's more accessible for people watching the VODs. Webhooks are quite easy to set up, so it should be fast. Good to know. Thank you again, Para. I really appreciate it. Okay. And now we have waste not on, and the synthesize better button. There. 2 spindles of dew thread. Okay, so now we need velveteen of a certain amount. 1 undyed velveteen and 1 undyed cotton. Okay. I'm also very much looking forward to doing like PvP on stream. Like, I'm not any good at it, but I'm hoping that having to do it in front of people will help me to get better at it. Because, yeah, not great. Not great. That's fine. Okay. What is my phone yelling at me about? Like, I know my mom has been texting me all day. Frontline scholar. I might. I might. One of the nice things about... do I have enough for all the things? Did I miscalculate? Did I do my numbers bad? All possibilities. One of the nice things about Frontlines is that I can play the class that I am most comfortable playing. All I have to do is start at whatever class I need the experience on, and then I can change it. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I made too much of stuff, but I have enough to still do the thing. Alright, wish me luck! Increase the durability! And the quality. And now the progress! This one has a lot of EXP going into it though, so I'm hoping that this will get Weaver at least to the end of level 29. Possibly even to level 30. And just for funsies, once I've turned this in, I'm going to switch back to Pugilist and go work on the MSQ a little bit more. Go out with a bang. And a crash. Seki says, just wondering, is the cap you made technically an upgrade or no? Probably an upgrade, yeah. I would bet that it's probably an upgrade. Not by a lot, surprisingly. Like, I'm sure that the high quality is an upgrade, but I think I just need another cotton yarn and I'll be able to make another one. Hey, that's the glam that I have on my summoner, except mine is dyed blue because I thought the blue was pretty. But for my main character, yeah, that one is a little bit more of an upgrade, but only by a couple points. Whoa, level 31. Awesome. Okay, what about a promotion? Do I have enough money for a promotion? I don't have enough money for a promotion yet. Oh well. So we're going back to Pugilist. Make sure we have all of the appropriate gear, and it looks like we do. And head back to Costa del Sol to have fish spit at us some more. And in a deep sleep that cannot stir the cat. Yeah. Okay, so is this Costa Beach Party? That's a different one. I have to go to nix that. Because we are facing off against a giant toad! I hate toads. This game just... Every single time, there's always a toad, and I always dislike the toad. Okay, so we are going to get our buffs on first, before we face off against the toad. And we are putting out a fattened herring. Used as bait, a fish this size is sure to attract even the largest of beasts. Good to know. And now we wait over here. Looks like other people are doing the same thing, but with help. Hello, Toad. Oh. Well, okay. Well, that wasn't very difficult now, was it? Definitely all me. 100%. Absolutely. Yep. Done without any help at all. Sure. Okay, so... Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yes, and here is the Nyx leg, almost as large as an Aldgoat leg, but several times leaner. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed he had served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that that pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Well, okay then. Yes, I definitely took care of the Nyx. That was all me. Stream Elements is successfully reminding us to drink more water at appropriate intervals now instead of, like, frequently. That I put on there for my own well-being because even though I'm sure you guys notice that I mention that I'm taking a sip of water often, I will also forget. So, like, frequent small sips of water instead of just gulping it down in one go and feeling terrible after. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gagaraju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gagaraju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Ariete, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Lanandel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. So, when I first did this series of quests, I was so mad. I'm just like, this is a lot of wasting time for a single dinner. Why are we wasting so much time on a single dinner? I should have kept that open because I wanted to click to travel to Camp Tranquil. Streamer brain! Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Arietta. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Of course. Hey, look, we now have quests on our minimap. It is a very important dinner with class, so go across the world. Of course. Okay, I'm going to pick up all of these side quests real quick. I heard Captain Lanandel regaling you with the many tales of his youth. Much he has seen and known, having journeyed through Eorzea with naught but his wits. I am a child of the Twelveswood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by a sun that perches atop the green elm at dawn. Yet travel I would, if only in mind. They say an Uldan trader is nearby to the south. Will you find for me a thing from the city strange and great? I have duties, otherwise I would go. You'll not find me ungrateful. Yep, I will find you a thing. Hail, adventurer. You come at an opportune time. My botanist's hatchet serves its own purpose well enough, but I'd hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. I would guess that your own skills at arms is more apropos for this situation. I was crossing the bridge behind me when I got to thinking of all I've seen since the calamity. What boggles the mind wobbles the body, and before I knew it I was nearly on my face and with the lumber in my arms was scattered all over the bridge. Some of it must have fallen over the side. Now, I'm not so green as to go vaulting under the bridge when I know perfectly well of the fiends below, but an adventurer should have little and less to fear. Will you go in my stead to retrieve the wood? Yep, I'll do that for a fellow botanist. Though I do highly suggest that you also take up Marauder if you're going to have an axe for more than one purpose. Ooh, a cutscene. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detto here has been a rare exception. Her face, that heavy sigh. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Wow! Descriptive. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Arietta. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Oh, really? Oh, really? Rude. I'm gonna do all the things. Just you watch. Okay, so that's the trial by turtle. So we're gonna go down there and do the trial by turtle. And then we will be coming up against time. But that's one of the cool things. I'll be back in 2 days. The day after tomorrow. I'm excited to get to try out this schedule. Oh, I forgot. I was already in combat. Dang it. Run away, I'm gonna get caught. That was a heck of a kick right in the middle of running. Oh, this thing's gonna go down before I'm actually going to need to use the special button. And we'll get out of the way of the Morble. Piece of cake. And I claimed an egg. No, condors. Look away! Do not perceive me! Hey, we're about to level up on Pugilist. Very nice. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? Oh, not only that, but I've already done so. An exceptionally large egg with a seemingly unbreakable shell. When it hatches, the baby adamantoise that emerges will likely be as large as a hound. Such bravery! Such recklessness! That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalin. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uod Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Arietta. Yeah, so there. What do you think of that? Rude, sir. Okay, so all these are level 30 quests. I'm gonna just teleport to the next place, which he said was in Forgotten Springs, which we already have the Aetheryte for. Do. And the guy is in here. Oh no, we have quests on our minimap. Okay, I'm gonna collect those real quick. I wouldn't spend too much time with the Utaika adventurer. His strain of foolish cheer can be catching, and I found it wise to never become too happy. Happiness begets complacency, and it is only through discontentment that one rises to become more. This brings us to the issue of which of us will be the next to lead our tribe. Unlike Utaika, the matter of who becomes the next Nun is one I take most seriously. Each of us represents a distinct vision for what lies ahead. You see, I am fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. We can profit from it. Or we can perish by it. I need you to speak with immigrants, for they see Forgotten Springs through the eyes of opportunity, not loyalty. Okay, that's a weird choice, but okay. You there. Have you the smell of a You have the smell of a resourceful drink of water. Help me with one of the young ones, will you? I speak of a novice ranger by the name of Ukazuna, one of our most promising. I sent her southwest to hunt anglers. I almost said something about alligators, which was definitely incorrect. But she is rather long in returning. She should be back by now, even if she's killed one, dressed it, and made a saddle out of it. As young a huntress as she is, I suspect she tripped over her own tail and has made a right mess of things. But as this is something she ought to do on her own, I fear sending one among the tribe to help her is out of the question. You, on the other hand, are a different story. Okay. And do we have any other quests? Nope, just the ones that we've just been assigned. All right. And we are coming up on time, so I'm going to head over to the ending soon screen. And I am also going to turn off the desktop audio. Well, thank you all so much for being here. I super appreciate it. I am going to very quickly see if there's someone online to raid. So, first, in the chat, but apparently not on screen, there is a link to my Beacons directory where you can find the Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Ko-fi, and Throne for this channel. And it looks like so it's going to be a little bit different, but I want to go see Junibug, and she's an awesome VTuber, usually plays Final Fantasy XIV, but right now she's just finished that and is in Splatoon 3, which I think would be fun to watch. So if you would like to join me, feel free to copy the raid message in chat, and I will get that going. There it is. If there's a way to change the captions, VTuber became V24. Good to know. Thank you, Seki. Yeah, I do have an option to change it, so I will be working on that. I have a lot to learn and a lot to set up and fix for captions and Discord and OBS and Streamlabs. I'm gonna have a very busy Tuesday, even without a stream tomorrow. So, as I had said before, our schedule is changing. We are going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Mondays and Fridays are going to remain as Final Fantasy XIV streams, but Wednesdays are going to be variety streaming, which includes Genshin Impact first playthrough ever on Wednesday. So I am getting all that going to head over to Junibug. Thank you again, everyone, for being here, and I'll see you on Wednesday.